Welcome, students. Today we are going to learn about surface area of cubes, prisms, and pyramids. This actually comes from your IXL lesson in the 8th grade tab under section T, Geometric Measurements, lesson 9, surface area of cubes, prisms, and pyramids. So the first thing I want to do is there isn't really a specific way to do this, so I'm just going to do some of them with you. So for instance, let's start out with a simple one like a cube. Now, the most important thing is realizing that we have a certain number of what we call faces. This figure has 6 faces. We have the front, the right side, the top, the back side, the left side, and underneath. So we have 6 faces. Luckily, since it's a cube, all the 6 faces are squares, and they're actually all squares of the exact same size. So what I'm going to do is just draw a little square. I'm going to look at my figure and say, hey, my square's length and width are both 5, 5, and 5. I'm going to find the area of one of the squares. That's 25, and I have 6 of those. So 6 sides times 25 equals 150. This was in yards, so they're going to want it in square yards. They already put the units in here, so you just have to type in the number, 150, and submit, and we did great. This is another cube that's exactly the same as the last one, so I'm going to skip it. Now here is a pyramid. A pyramid has a square pyramid anyway, has how many sides? Well, it has the bottom of the pyramid and 4 of the sides. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say I have a square bottom, and then I have 4 triangles, and I'm going to look to see if those triangles have the same dimensions, and they do. If it's a square base, 7 by 7 by 7 by 7, then all those triangles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and draw my triangle and say that the base of the triangle is 7, the height of the triangle is 6, and our base itself of the pyramid is a square that's 7 by 7. So now I can actually find the area of the base, which is 49. The area of the triangle, now remember, the area of a triangle is 1/2 the area of its base times the height. So this is a different base than that. I'm speaking the length of the bottom of the triangle is 7, times it by the height, which is 6. So I'm going to go 7 times 6. That's my base and my height. And then I'm going to do 1/2 of that, or divide it by 2. That's going to give me 21 is the area of my triangle. Now remember, how many of those did I had? I had 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So I had 4 triangles. Remember, 1 square. So I'm going to take 49 and add it to 4 of the 21s. I get 49 plus 84, which is going to be 13 carries the 1 is 9 is 133. The units is in yards, so that's going to be yards squared. So I come over here, type in 133, and hit submit, and I did very, very good. Here is another pyramid, just like the last one. I'm going to let you do this one on your own. Let's do I haven't came across what I'm looking for is a triangular prism. All those are pyramids. It's not going to give me a triangular prism. It's not very nice of it. Wow. Seriously? There we go. There's my triangular prism. And that, now, as we look at that one, I'm going to think that how many sides are there total? There's 1, the front, the back, that's 2, the right side, the left side, and then underneath. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, right? 5 sides, where 2 of them are triangles. 2 triangles, and I have 3 rectangles. I have the rectangle here on the right, the rectangle on the left, and the rectangle underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw those 2 triangles. I'm going to draw those 3 rectangles. And now I'm going to write down the dimensions for those figures. If I look at the triangle, which is the front and the back, the triangle, its length along the bottom of the triangle is 12 for both of them. And its vertical height, which has this arrow pointing at this vertical height, is 8. So come down here, this is 8. So to find the area of those triangles, again, area of a triangle is base times height, and I take half of it. So 8 times 12 divided by 2 is going to be 48 is each of those triangles. The rectangles, the one on the right here has a width of 10 and a length of 11, so 10 by 11. The one on the left also has a width of 10 and a length of 11, so another 10 by 11. And the bottom, the base of the tent, is a little different. It's 12 by 11. 12 by 11. So now I'm going to find the area of each of these. The area of this one will be 110 because that's 10 times 11. 10 times 11 is also 110. And 12 times 11 is, if I remember right, 132. And so now I'm going to add up the 2 triangles. So I got a 48 plus a 48. There's the front of the tent, the back of the tent, the 2 sides and the bottom. So 110 plus 110 plus 132. And I get, what is that? 48 twice plus 110 twice plus 132. And I'm just using a calculator off to the side. It's 440. Wow, sorry, not 1. It's 448. And that is in meters squared. So I come over here, type in my 448 and hit submit, and we've done very, very well. Hopefully this is enough to get you through today's assignment. If you have questions, please log on at 1 o'clock to my online Zoom class or office hours, or email me to set up a one-on-one time to get some help.